What's going on, YouTube? Today we are bringing you a very special edition of NHL 17 gameplay. Today we are playing against Daddy Talk. That's right, we are playing against Daddy Talk, one of the rivals of Provisos Gaming. Now, Provisos made a whole quote-unquote exposal video about these guys, similar to what they did to us. Congratulations, Provisos. You won against a team that really was screwing around the entire game. If you want to go check that video out, I'll drop that link in the description. And Daddy Talk has also come out with their own YouTube page now. I will also drop the link to their page in the description. I'm going to let you guys know right now, these guys we are about to play are a bunch of fucking goons, and it is absolutely hilarious. They've been in my Twitter messages for this YouTube page, just having an absolute heyday trash talking us, and it's been pretty funny. It's been pretty fun to be around. I think some of the most fun in online gaming comes from trash talking. Look at the old COD days back on like MW2, Black Ops, MW3. The best part about those games was being in game chat and just running your mouth on 12-year-old kids. That was amazing. But these guys all chose the enforcer build. Forwards are all enforcers. The defensemen are all enforcer defensemen. Look at my guy McCringleberry. Welcome back to the club. He's been gone for a couple of weeks. He hasn't played since the playoff run. They called pause, so we're going to go ahead and watch this instant replay here. Check out my guy McCringleberry behind the net. He gets absolutely crunched by two of their players. Boom, boom. That is unreal. Like I said, these guys are some goons. They play as the enforcer build. We're going to play a 3-game series against them. I don't know if they're going to stick with the enforcer build for the entire series or what. I mean, if they do, I'm not trying to trash talk them right now or anything, but the series will be done in 2 games out of 3 if they all try to play as enforcers again. Because a quick one-timer, unable to put that one home. But basically, we came out in the beginning of this game, and we were like, okay, holy fuck, these guys are going to try to run us. So let's play smart with the puck, look for those hits coming, keep your head up, try to dodge it if you can, and maybe we'll get some odd man rushes out of it. But we're set up in the zone here. The clap bomb from Lechusik, and McCringleberry tips it in. He takes the hit for the team, for the boys, and he goes ahead and tips one in on the power play. Welcome back, McCringleberry. Good to see you up there playing center again, as we have a 1-0 lead against Daddy Talk here in the first period. And we scored this 1 goal, and we never looked back. I think after a while, it becomes very apparent if you watch the way that we're playing that, oh my god, that was a beautiful sauce. If you watch the way that we play throughout this game here, we kind of start jacking off once we get a 2-3 goal lead on these guys. We kind of start, oh my god, they're some fucking goons, man. We kind of just start jacking off and having fun with them. But I would like to point out that last night when we were going to play Daddy Talk, Provisos came into the Twitter messages of left winger / left D / fucking right winger / right D, the utility player Cole Lechusik. Provisos came into his Twitter DMs asking if we wanted to play them. I believe the exact message was, Provisos is in the mood to kick some ass. Want to play tonight? Lechusik is for the boys. He just took that one right off the ankles. There's no fucking way you're getting up and skating after taking a clap bomb off the ankles. But they came into his messages, and we were going to play against Provisos, and then they were like, nice dangle, but the big hit, get fucked, bro beans. Oh my god. But then they realized, oh shit, this guy plays for Manuel Sauce. No, we don't want to play you guys. We're fucking scared to play you. They're like, oh man, we thought you played for Daddy Talk. We wanted to play against them. Yeah, I'd be fucking scared to play us too. That's funny how they want to play against teams like Daddy Talk who have a sub 500 record. but they're scared to play against teams like us with maxed out players, multiple elite cups. By the way, go check out our JV team. We're going to be uploading videos of our JV squad. It's kind of like a farm system we're getting set up. We have a goalie down there. We're going in the free agent finder to try to find some new guys that might want to join our club. We'll let them work their way up through kind of a farm system. We're going to try to get the JV team up to Division 1. And my theory is our JV team is going to win an Elite Cup before Provisos does. But we're really only going to get 2 chances. We're going to get the July playoffs and the August playoffs, and then the new game comes out in September, I believe. But I don't know, maybe there's going to be another playoff in September right before the new game comes out. I'm not sure. 'Cause I think the new game comes out in September. But we're going to try to get an Elite Cup for the JV team before Provisos gets an Elite Cup for their new squad. They won the Rookie Cup. Congratulations. We are actually undefeated on the JV team if you don't count leg outs. We are 20-2. Congrats, you won 4 games against some Division 7 players. We've won 20 games against them without losing. And there goes Dabsuk with the clap nuke. What a beautiful play that was. The drop pass to Teal, slide it over to Blue for the clap bomb. We are making some crisp plays on these guys. They spent a lot of time in the box. I think we had like 14 power play minutes in this game. But that was a beautiful drop pass, slide it over to the winger for the one-timer. Everyone was in perfect position. And these guys were probably kind of rattled because they saw our beef with Provisos and might have thought that we were kind of on the same level as Provisos. And then it's like, holy fuck, these guys can actually play. They're actually legit. The teabag is unreal. They're actually legit D1 players. But, oh, man, we accidentally put our goalie out for this power play. But these guys are actual legit D1 players. Daddy Talk's in D3 right now. I'll give them this. They kind of screw around and just try to run people all the time. I feel like if they tried a little bit harder, the game could be a little bit better. That's what they claim anyway. I'd like to see it. I'd like to see a competitive game with these guys. We're going to have Game 2 probably coming up tonight. We'll probably get that video uploaded tomorrow for Game 2 of this series. I asked them if they wanted to have a longer series. They said they wanted to keep it at 3, keep it quick. I honestly think if we played them a 7-game series, we'd take them in 4. If we, played to our game the entire series, we should be able to take them in 4, no problem. I have no doubt in my mind if we played Provisos in a 7-game series. Like, we have our full team online right now, minus Blum. But we get 4 guys on the ice at the same time, and we're not just playing that twos bullshit. We're going to run Provisos because Daddy Talk played a grudge match against Provisos last night and beat them. They beat them 3-2, and we're out here dominating Daddy Talk right now. So, like I said earlier in this video, I'm going to put the link to Daddy Talk's channel in the description. Go drop those guys a sub. They're just getting started on their YouTube page. Go drop those guys a sub, and hopefully they upload the video from the Provisos game so we can watch Provisos take that L, because they love telling people to just take the L and man up and shit like that. Just go back and watch our beef with them. It was pretty funny. But I want to watch that video. I want to watch Daddy Talk beat Provisos. Provisos tweeted us last night. They're like, funny how Manuel Sauce said Daddy Talk's not really a legit team, even though those guys are friends. There goes the trip on the breakaway, but no penalty called. Good job, EA. Fix your shit. So they're coming down trying to get a last-minute cheese. Can't get it to go, and it is 2-0 at the end of the first. Look at the stat line, 12 shots to 4, and they were 12 quality shots. They had 4. That last wrister was a good chance, but I wouldn't say that they were super high-quality shots for them, but that last wrister could have gone, maybe if he cut over a little bit more before shooting. But here we are up 2-0 heading into the second period. McCringleberry is dominating in the dot as usual, winning the faceoffs 9-1 right now. Make that 10-1. We had a pretty good first period, looking to keep things rolling here in the second. Since we've got some time, and this is going to be a really long video, I'm going to go and read through some of the Twitter messages from Daddy Talk. These guys are ruthless. Like, these guys have absolutely no filter. They do not give two shits what they say to you, what they get in trouble for saying to you. These guys are nuts. They are some psychopaths, but they are really, really fun to play against, and I think it's absolutely fucking hilarious. So we asked them for a series when they asked us to play. It's their home game. We let them have home game first. The next game will be in our barn. It says ask them what their team name is so we could send them the challenge club thing. And they're like, our home game, just played 30 straightaways, fuck your mother. Don't know what that means. Says, don't be friendly with me. Fuck you, you got hot pockets and microwave, you Jehovah. By the way, we have 3, like, we'll have 3 guys too. We ended up both having 4 guys, so that worked out really well. And they said, I asked if we wanted to do a series. They said best of 3. I said, we can do longer if you want, but if not, 3 works. They said 3 because it's quick, easy meat. And we got them. This is the #1 way to rattle people, is turn the chirp on your own mother. And I said, that's what my mom calls it, easy meat. I said, 3 games it is. Your barn first? They said, yes. That's the last question I answered, Gargoyle Breath, the Terror Dome. Oh, their rink is the Terror Dome. I should have put that in this video. Maybe I'll go back and put that in before I upload it. But I said, I'll message you when we're in the challenge club lobby. He said, hurry the fuck up, pussy. I said, hey, mate, I'm doing what I can. They said, we're playing a normal game, blah, blah, blah. We'll play you when you're ready. And I said, you can play one. I'll let you know when the rest of the team's ready. He said, fucking pussy is probably a giant choke artist and is jerking his weens before a big game. Now, I'm not going to reveal who, but one of our players was jerking his weens before this big game. Because, you know, sometimes it just calms the nerves. Big hit! These guys are goons. Sometimes it just calms the nerves before a big game. Big old Tilly in the Terror Dome tonight. I prefer in real-life hockey games, I've come to the conclusion that you shouldn't jerk your weens. There goes a goal finally here in the second period. Ride the Twiggleton out to center ice from Bro Beans. I prefer not to jerk my weens before a big game because when you jerk your weens, you let that testosterone go. It used to be the pregame ritual. Now I'm going to try not jerking my weens and see if that testosterone can get flowing for those big old Tillies with the boys. Then I messaged them and said, we're ready. They said, you better be, we're coming. I said, keep your head up. And they said, get in here, you fucking clock. And they said, commit suicide. We don't care about you. Sorry. They said, just kidding. Fuck you. Ha 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 ha. These guys are ruthless. They are absolutely ruthless. They love the F word. They use it as a noun, an adjective, an adverb, everything. It is everything you can think of in the books. There goes another goal. There's the cheese goal. Puck chop, puck chop. It is 4-0. We probably could have made the score a little worse, but we started having fun with the game. We fucking Lachusik back on defense. He kept jumping up on forward. We knew we had the game on lock at this point, so we started having some fun. And Daddy Talk also had some fun in our messages after Provisos called us friends on Twitter. He messaged me and said, hey, you guys want to be friends? Ha ha ha. And that was pretty fun. We had a good laugh at that. And after the game, they messaged us and said, you guys were trying too hard. It's too late in the night to try that hard. And I said, man, we kind of stopped trying once we got a comfortable lead. And they said, it'll be a better game tomorrow. I said, you guys have a losing record. And yeah, it will be a better game because we're going to try harder too. But anyway, they said, that's because we usually play when we're hammered and we just go for hits. When we try, we're very good. And I called him Buddy, even though he's not my buddy guy. But this is where I was so happy. He said, I will give you this. You guys are clearly better than Provisos, so I will back you up on that. But still, fuck you, because they can't be nice to us because they're Daddy Talk, and they run their mouths, and that's what they do, and that's their signature thing. And oh my God, dinged one off the iron. They almost had a cheese goal right there. But that's their thing. They like to run their mouths. They like to trash talk, and good on them for sticking true to what they are. But they said, in all seriousness, you don't know what's coming to you. We just showed you our C game, And I said, our D-man played forward for most of the game. We were jacking off the whole time, too. And he said, I know that. I said one of your players was jacking his weens before the game. And I said, you don't mess with a man's pregame rituals. Then they messaged us this morning and said, wait until you play me without chronic something rather. And they said, bleeping pussy, you're lucky I couldn't play last night, or else your head would be completely dominated by my thoughts. Get ready for tonight, you midget hieroglyphic. You try to find skim milk but can't, pussy. These guys just throw every verbal jab in the world at you. We're in the third period now. Lachusik just took one for the squadron. He's down. He is hurting, but he's back up. We're jacking off after the whistle there. By the way, check out the new threads, the new away uniforms in the yellows. And that's about it for the Twitter messages from those guys. Let's talk about what we said to Provisos that got them to call us friends with Daddy Talk. But even though we called them out for not being a legit team or whatever, because they came into Lachusik's DMs asking for a game, and then they said, oh no, you guys are Manual Sauce, we don't want to play you. So I messaged them on the Manual Sauce account and said I wouldn't either. And then they didn't reply, but they synced it. And I said, funny how you guys want to play teams like Daddy Talk, but don't want to play against a legit team. That's cute. And they nip one as Lachusik is just laying down in front of the net. They came back at us with the puck chop. It's whatever. We're up 4-1 here in the third. We're not going to blow that lead. And, yeah, then, you know, Provisos came with the tweet. And I will read it quote for quote right now. It says, funny how @Manual Sauce actually called out @Daddy Talk EASHL for not being a legit team, even though they are quote-unquote friends, 2 laughing emojis. And I came back with, we're not friends. And Daddy Talk came back with, couldn't be less of friends. So there you have it. We're not friends. We couldn't be less of friends. We're just some guys with a common enemy. So I guess the enemy of my enemy is my friend, but we're not friends. I'm not your guy, pal. I'm not your buddy, pal. All that stuff. Anyway, get fucking rocked, Dabsuk. Take one for the squad. McCringleberry's coming to stick up for his mans. We have a big old Tilly on our hand. The right from McCringleberry. The helmet goes flying. The push. Can't connect with that right. We got a dodge from McCringleberry. He goes for the uppercut. Can't connect. Another right over the top. And another right over the top. A dodge. And it's flipped. They're coming back at us with some hard rights. McCringleberry takes a couple of right hooks. Gets dodged on. Lands a right. Takes a right. Dodges a little bit more, takes another right, and he goes down. It's hard to beat those enforcers in fights. I'll tell you what, we had a couple of scraps towards the end of this game here that actually got cut out from the video. The video got cut out at about 45 seconds left in the game. But boom, they figured out that off the face-off, he was going to try to come pick up the puck and absolutely fucking rocked Dabsuk on that one. We've got some time here. We're on the power play now. We've got some time here to talk about some things, what's coming out. Boom, with the clap bomb. Dabsuk comes through with the hat trick for the squadron. There will be no hats flying out of the crowd. Listen, the only ones you can hear are his teammates. My dad always told me, Doc, you can't score if you don't hit the net. But we're going to talk about the NHL 18 beta. We have multiple members on our team who are officially signed up for the beta. Maybe they'll do like last year where you can get some codes to share with people to let them play the beta as well. But we're going to have NHL 18 beta gameplay as soon as that comes out. We're going to have EASHL. I think they're going to have some version of their threes mode on there. There's going to be like regular full ice 3-on-3 EASHL. And there's going to be like NHL threes. I think you might play as like NHL players and play in a little 3-on-3 mini rink, similar to that of NHL 3-on-3 Arcade, an older game, came out in like 08 or 09. But it's going to be similar to NHL 3-on-3 Arcade, and except it's going to be actual players, not cartoonish players. So we're going to check out whatever type of threes mode they give us, as Brobeans with 2 quality chances. Can't bury either of them. Give him a fucking shovel. Maybe he'll bury it. But we're going to play whatever type of threes mode they have and get some commentary and video. Look at that fucking goal. That's the type of goals that go in against us all the time. But we're going to get some type of analysis of that, let you know what we think of it, let you guys see some gameplay about it. Obviously, the beta is going to have some things that need to be patched up before the actual game comes out, similar to NHL 17. Played the beta on that. It was kind of glitchy. It had the whole stick lift penalty thing going on, but they patched that a little bit into this game. So we're going to play the beta. We're going to create our manual sauce club on there. I think last year it only let you level your club up to level 30 before stopping. So I think 30 or 35 is when you get the junior rink. So we're going to be stuck in we'll probably end up in the large community rink by the time that beta's over. I think it only runs for like 5 days, something like that. Maybe a week, maybe less than 5 days. I can't remember for sure, but we're going to have beta gameplay for you guys when that comes out. I think it comes out in August, maybe late July, maybe early August, something like that. I'll have to check into the actual date. And it appears that the beta gameplay will run from July 25th to August 1st, so be looking out around that time. We're going to have some NHL 18 beta gameplay for you guys. They put some new deeks in the game, maybe some deeks that we've lost in the past from NHL 14, the one-handed deke, but they're putting in like between the legs deeks. They're putting in the Datsuk penalty shot move. They're putting in all types of cool stuff. Between the legs sauce, like that's going to be wicked. We should name our team Between the Legs Sauce for next year's game. But there's going to be some new type of stuff, some new ways to pull out some sweet moves, but it's also going to be new ways to create stupid turnovers as well. So hopefully we'll be able to run some of those deeks for you on the beta, let you guys see them for yourselves. You can still sign up for the beta, so I think you head over to easports.com and you can sign up for the beta. I think the sign up is still running currently right now. So just be on the lookout. Towards the end of July, we'll have some beta gameplay for you guys. We'll try to play some EASHL, some full EASHL, you know, 6-man. Not a full 6-man team. We won't have enough guys for all that, I don't think. But we'll have some threes for you. We'll have whatever type of threes mode they throw in there. I think they're going to put NHL threes and EASHL threes, possibly both on there. Let's pull up the details. All right, we have the full modes right here. They'll have EA Sports Hockey League. They'll have NHL 3s and Online Versus. Okay, so they will not have EASHL 3s, but they will have the mini rink 3s, and that's going to be fun to look at. So we're going to get some gameplay on that. And I think, yes, that's going to be similar to online team play type things where you play as an actual NHL player instead of versus EASHL. You play as your own created EASHL player. So we're going to have 3-on-3. That will probably be the most abundant game mode that we upload for you guys. But we're going to try to get videos of all 3 game modes they have in the NHL 18 beta. We will for sure get some EA Sports Hockey League because that is definitely the main thing for this channel. Next year when the actual game comes out, we'll probably get some EASHL 3s for you guys. That'll be fun. That'll be a lot of open space to create plays, and we're pretty good at creating plays in the open space. So that'll be a really good mode for us. That'll fit our game really well. So we'll try to get you guys some EASHL videos, some NHL 3s videos, and some online versus just to kind of see how the overall game plays out as a whole with full teams. So that'll kind of work over towards hut mode and stuff like that. And as we're winding down on the end of this game here, we got about 4 minutes to go, which means about 1.5 minutes of real time. But we're going to talk about what's coming up for this channel in the coming days and weeks. I just restarted my hut team, so we're going to have Road to Division 1 Hockey Ultimate Team gameplay. The team's not very good. You know, you just restarted. You get that starter pack. You don't have any coins. I am not going to spend a single dollar on any hut players, so I'm going to play like a legit player. I'm not going to be a sellout who goes and spends, you know, hundreds of dollars to make their team better. So we're going to have Road to Division 1 hut. We're going to have some more videos from the JV team. We're going to try to get that team up to Division 1 as well. try to get that team on its own playoff run video. So we should have 2 playoff run videos the next time the playoffs come around, as Daddy Talk rage quits out of the game here in the last minute. So we're going to have 2 playoff videos coming up for you. In about 2 weeks, we're going to have Road to Division 1 Hut coming up for you. Take a look at the final stat line as Manual Sauce dominates the game and comes out on top. We're going to go ahead and end the video right there. Hope you guys enjoyed, and make sure to like and subscribe.